Grab this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get rich. Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor's day job as CEO of MicroStrategy is notable, but his passion for Bitcoin shines through in his public persona. Saylor and his company MicroStrategy believe in Bitcoin so much that in March, the company took out a $205 million loan secured by Bitcoin to purchase more Bitcoin. However, the rosy crypto predictions from last year's peak look a lot different now. Bitcoin's price has dropped to its lowest level since December 2020 due to a widespread crypto downturn. MicroStrategy has lost $1 billion in unrealized losses as a result of this drop. And if the price of Bitcoin falls below $21,000, the company may be forced to put up more Bitcoin as collateral for the $205 million loan. Despite this, Saylor appears to have maintained his Bitcoin bullishness. On June, as Bitcoin fell over 13% in a single day, Saylor added laser eyes to his Twitter profile picture, a symbol that started in online Bitcoin communities but has since been used by high-profile figures like El Salvador's president and U.S. Senator Cynthia Lummis to show their unwavering support for Bitcoin. But who is Michael Saylor, and why has he become the face of the world's largest cryptocurrency? Saylor was born in Lincoln, Nebraska in 1965 to a military family. According to his biography on MicroStrategy's website, he moved around a lot and eventually settled in a base near Dayton during his adolescence, where he became the valedictorian of his high school and was voted most likely to succeed. Saylor studied aeronautics and astronautics at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and graduated with degrees in aeronautics and astronautics, as well as science, technology, and society. At the age of 24, he founded MicroStrategy, a business software company that made him a billionaire during the dot-com boom of the 1990s. When the dot-com bubble burst, he lost $6 billion in a single day, but MicroStrategy survived. Saylor lost his billionaire status after MicroStrategy revised its financial results in 1999, but regained it last year when Bitcoin reached highs of more than $60,000 in November. Saylor predicted that Bitcoin's days were numbered in 2013. By 2020, however, he had tweeted that he personally owned 17,732 Bitcoin, purchased at an average price of $9,882 per coin. Saylor said he went down the rabbit hole, researching Bitcoin during the pandemic, and told CoinDesk he was wrong for not supporting Bitcoin in its early days, when it was in the $600 range. Saylor told CoinDesk that he began assigning Bitcoin homework to his MicroStrategy executives, and that by the time MicroStrategy's second quarter earnings call in 2022 rolled around, its chief financial officer, Phong Le, had announced a new strategy. According to him, the company plans to invest $250 million of its cash in alternative investments or assets, which could include Bitcoin. The company invested the entire $250 million in Bitcoin, and by March 31st of this year, MicroStrategy was the largest corporate holder of the cryptocurrency with 129,218 Bitcoin on its balance sheet. So how is Saylor reacting to the recent price drop of Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market in general? Saylor elaborated on his views on Bitcoin and his company in an interview with Fox Business. He informs listeners that MicroStrategy sees Bitcoin as a long-term investment. As a result, short-term fluctuations are just noise. In the last 2 years, Bitcoin has gone through 3 boom and burst cycles, according to Saylor. This is nothing new for Bitcoin, and it is natural for new assets to be volatile during their price discovery journey. He went on to say that the volatility has caused a crisis for short-term investors. However, for those with a time horizon of at least 10 years, Bitcoin is proving to be a low-risk store of value asset. As he pointedly remarked, it all comes down to what is in your time horizon. Saylor has been hailed as a hero by some and condemned as insane by others as a result of his large bet on Bitcoin. On Twitter, he has over 2.5 million followers, far outnumbering the 239,000 followers of crypto regular Gary Gensler, chair of the Securities and Exchange Commission. Saylor has previously stated that he is willing to HODL, a crypto investor slang term for hold on for dear life, for 100 years. Despite price drops, he has maintained his support for the cryptocurrency, despite signs that the cryptocurrency's future may not be so bright. He has argued that those who do not believe Bitcoin will be widely adopted are mistaken, as it has already been widely adopted. He also believes Bitcoin will not be regulated into obscurity, citing the bipartisan crypto bill introduced last week by Senator Lummis and Senator Kirsten Gillibrand as proof that the government will not ban the cryptocurrency. That leaves only one conclusion, according to Saylor. He told CNBC if the deniers are wrong and if the skeptics are wrong, and it's pretty obvious they're both wrong at this point. He then said it's not going to zero, and if it's not going to zero, it's going to a million. Saylor has officially purchased the dip in the hopes that the current price increases will continue. In addition, MicroStrategy announced in the last week of June that it had purchased another $10 million in Bitcoin. This purchase brings its total Bitcoin holdings to around $4 billion. According to Saylor, the recent pullback is simply a chance to buy at a lower price. He believes that by purchasing now, he will increase his profitability in the future when Bitcoin will hopefully be worth more. Everything is about time preference for him. Saylor believes that Bitcoin is the best investment for those with a long time horizon.